that alright there?
Yeah.
Turn it around a bit.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got another one then.
Yeah.
Ready to go?
Ready to go, yeah. Welcome back to another episode of Lad and Dad Show, and it's been a busy week for us. You've been away in Canada, haven't you? In the freezing temperatures.
It's been a busy week for me. I don't know about you. I don't know what you've been up to. Yeah, I've been in Canada.
For absolutely nothing.
Unbelievable. It's been such a disappointment. Flat, feel fuming, all sorts of emotions. The reason why I was supposed to be going to Canada, Montreal, is Lerone Richards, one of my boxers, was supposed to be fighting for a world title, interim world title. I got there, and the very next morning, I got there in the evening, and the very next morning, we get word that the champion is unwell. So while I'm shooting our Overhand podcast with Tasha Jonas and Enzo Macrinelli,
you're just thinking about
all
that.
I'm thinking about is this possibility that's very, very likely that the fight's going to be cancelled.
Yeah, because obviously I'm over here with Brooke and Mum, and it's like you put on the group chat, I'm fuming with like the emoji where your head's just like really red, and I thought that's not a good sign.
No, it wasn't a good sign. When it came off the podcast, confirmation was that the champion was out and the fight was off, and the whole preparations, weeks and weeks, months of preparations.
Of course, the whole camp you've got to go through.
The costs for the fight, for sparring partners, everything. Us travelling over for nothing. It was all pointless.
And of course, it affected us back home because I'm without my taxi driver.
Apparently so. He was missing a taxi driver. Yeah. So
Mum had to step in, and
how was her driving?
It was okay. Not as good as yours.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Not as good as yours, but he did the job. She didn't moan that much.
Did she not?
No.
That's good. Did she go above 50 mile an hour?
No.
Didn't think so.
But while you was away, there was some big news coming from your mates at Sky Sports.
Yes.
That Jake Paul and MVP Promotions have signed with Sky. What do you think
Boxing
of that?
is back on Sky Sports, and I've always said it's very important because it's a great platform. It's fantastic. We have boxing on DAZN, BBC have got boxing on now. We sporadically get events on Channel 5 as well, but Sky Sports, with the Sky Sports News, with the football,
it's massive, isn't it?
Interchangeability. I think it's huge that boxing's on there. And Jake Paul, for whatever you want to say about him as a boxer himself, as a promoter, and what he's doing for the women's game is unbelievable. And they've come into the UK now with a huge
it is a
show.
massive fight, isn't it? Terry Harper and Dubois, isn't it?
Huge fight. Terry Harper against Caroline Dubois, two very, very good fighters. Caroline Dubois is coming into her own now as a bit of a star, a personality. And,
you saw him with gloves are off, didn't you?
Yeah.
Like, got a bit feisty.
Yeah, bit feisty, especially for, we don't usually see that in the female game. So it's good. I like to see it. Terry's very, very experienced. She's got the bit between her teeth. Very, very determined.
Yeah.
So I just think the build-up's going to be great, and I think the fight is going to be a great fight. The show's fantastic. So I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, it's good to have boxing back on Sky Sports.
It is because boxing's a huge sport, isn't it?
It certainly.
People need to watch it.
It certainly is. Yeah.
Now moving on to football. 4 weeks this time. We are buzzing as Man United fans. 4
weekends. We are happy. And it just seems to be getting better and better.
It's carrot ball's working.
Carrot ball, is that what we're calling it?
Yeah, carrot ball. That's what we'll call it.
Okay, carrot ball. Yeah, I'm quite happy with carrot ball. He's. Do you know what? We had the big ones against City and
Arsenal.
And then we was worried about Fulham.
Yeah,
we were. And also with Spurs.
We were worried about Spurs. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Spurs had a good result recently, didn't they?
Yeah.
So to come into that game, you would worry about United, how they've been in the past, where they falter, but no. And
as well, what's good as well is that you're getting to see players under Carrick taking shots from the edge of the box. Yeah. It was like one with Cunha. It must have been about 25 yards out, where it's first time he just sits it, and it was so close to going in that top right corner. So it's like it's just good to see. And there was this little passage of play where it was like it must have been at least 6 players touch the ball, just like little back heels, everything like that. It's just class.
It's good. Yeah, they're certainly. And do you know what? We've moaned a lot through this last couple of years about how United have degenerated into a team what aren't great to watch.
Yeah.
Now I'm
It's good
enjoying
to watch,
watching them. I don't know about you, but
yeah.
I
you actually
watching
want to watch them now, don't you?
Yeah. And like you said, going back to when you're saying about players shooting just from anywhere.
Yeah.
That used to be a big thing. You used to always see, goal of seasons and goal of months.
Yeah,
and
but you always used to be screamers from
and there'd be
miles
loads
away.
to select from. But whereas I've said before, a lot of players trying to walk in, or a lot of teams trying to walk.
You got to have that bravery in a way, aren't you, to just like, no, I'm going to take this shot because it could go in.
Yeah.
It's that chance, isn't it? Like, what if it does go in?
Yeah.
But now, again, it seems like we say this every week. We get a bit excited. Is Carrick going to get the job? But this is from my point of view here. Obviously, if he carries on like this, he should get the job. But what we can't fall into is comparing him to other managers like Ollie.
Yeah. Which is a lot of comparison with Ollie.
Yeah, because his interim spell was really, really good.
Yeah.
But once he got offered the contract as manager, it sort of fell away.
But why do you think that happened? What do you think it was?
I don't know. Maybe because the interim role, subconsciously think, right, I've only got this time period to impress and like do a job. So you have a certain style of playing then. But when you get the manager, you try and change too many things, maybe.
Try and overthink it.
Yeah, overthink it.
Maybe. Or maybe just over a length of... So, the way I look at it is, during a short period, you can get away with lack of experience at that level because you don't encounter as many different things, different obstacles over a short period.
That's true.
Once it becomes a longer period, that's when a lot of times inexperience might come into it.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose I can relate to it a little bit where I'd say if a boxing coach is only only really operated at 6 round level with prospects at 6 round levels, 8 rounds levels maybe, but then to go into world title fights, the big fights where there's a lot of pressure on things like that.
Everyone's
sometimes then inexperience might catch them out.
Yeah.
Same as fighters when they're fighting, they get they might get away with certain mistakes or the shorter distance. Then when they get in against the high level opposition at world level, then those mistakes that they didn't get let go with catch up on them. So maybe it might just be a case of that, and in that case, then you've got to worry maybe with Carrick as well.
But I think from when he started as interim to the end of the season, it's half a season, so it's a lengthy period of time to judge him on. So I think what United should do is forget what happens in the past, just judge him on how he is and how he's done.
On these 70, whatever games left, I think it were 17 games or something like that. Which, like you say, it's half a season. If he can do a good job in that and have a good run of results, finish in a strong, healthy position, and where it looks more positive, then why not? I think I'm with you. You got to judge a man on his performance. Once he's got that position, then you can only judge him on what he's doing there. You can't say but he's not experienced enough. But if he is continuing to play improved football and we look like we're improving and we're getting the results, we're getting the wins, we're up high in the table, then you can't not give it.
Because that's a good point you just said there, getting results and also as well performances, because not only are we playing well on the pitch, we're climbing up the table.
Yeah.
Like now we sat in 4th, 1 point above Chelsea.
How many above Liverpool?
Is it 6, isn't it? 6 points.
6 points. Yeah.
6 points. So Liverpool are down there, aren't they?
Yeah. It's I'm happy to see it, but I'm excited to see it.
Yeah. So and talking about Liverpool, they have just lost to Man City in a drama-filled game.
Yeah, those last 10 minutes were nuts.
Mental. Szoboszlai free kick.
Oh, what a free kick. That was the technique on that.
To get it outside of a foot, sort of, weren't it?
Brilliant. I thought, what a good goal. He's done it before, though, hasn't he?
Yeah, he did it against Arsenal earlier on,
Yeah, and surely, when he's lining that up, he knows what he's going to do.
Yeah.
But, so, again, back in my day...
Yeah.
We'd had a 5-man wall in there.
Yeah.
And we just and if there's more bodies in that wall, then it takes that option away from him.
Of course, yeah.
So the shot never happens, or in that certain way, maybe tries and lofts it or whatever.
But there it's a 2-man wall.
Yeah, and what's the point in that?
There's not really much of a point, is there? Because the ball's trajectory, if you have an extra 2 players there, it's very hard to get it over because it's still rising. So if someone's brave enough to stick red on it,
Yeah.
it gets blocked.
Yeah.
But it's like sort of a bit of an insult to him, thinking he's not going to shoot from there. So it's like he just bends it round.
Yeah, but the technique on that it really was really good. But
His
that wasn't the winner.
I know, yeah. Erling Haaland's penalty to make it 2-1 after Bernardo Silva's equaliser. But here was the bit controversial part. Cherky, he scored from inside his own half. And yeah, it trickled in, but still from inside his own half.
Yeah.
But Szoboszlai and Haaland have a little bit of a tussle. So Szoboszlai fouls Haaland first, and then the ref gives advantage.
Yeah.
But then Haaland fouls Szoboszlai. So it goes to VAR, the goal. And then it ends up being Szoboszlai gets sent off for fouling Haaland first, denying the goal scoring opportunity. But the goal gets disallowed. So it's like, I think VAR just needs to stay out of it and let the game be.
I know there's rules, and it's like in anything in life, there's rules for a reason. But sometimes you can use common sense. Yeah. And sometimes you can, there's a rule, but you might not use it because of common sense. So they fouled each other. You say it's 50-50. It's a tit for tat. The goal's gone in. The foul initially is to stop the goal. Yeah. So whether it's Haaland or whether it's Cherky's finish, the idea is to stop Haaland from getting to the ball. Yeah. So to stop the ball getting in that net. Yeah. So it fouls him. But don't get blown. It gets advantage, and then Haaland then fouls Szoboszlai. You can't then rewind it. Just let the goal stand, man. I mean, football's about scoring goals. Yeah. And when it becomes like these real fine margins where it's like you don't know. Oh, well, should. It's
like the handball situation in a way, isn't
it? If it's gonna be for the benefit of a goal, which is what we want to see. Yeah. Allow the goal. Yeah. And Szoboszlai now he's gonna have is it a 3-match ban?
3-match ban, yeah.
For that, you know what I mean? It's a joke. When what was it? Last kick at game?
Yeah.
Or
so Liverpool. It's not like Liverpool were gonna hang on for a point. They were gonna lose anyway. So they're already 2-1 down. Yeah. So it's like just VAR, stay out of it.
Yeah, you're just cancelling out goals that when you don't need to.
Arsenal, 6 points clear. It was a massive 3 points for City because otherwise it'd be 9 points.
Yeah. If it's 9 points, I think it's done.
It's done and dusted. Yeah. But for league, it's actually still really good that it's 6 points because it's still chasing Arsenal.
Yeah, and haven't City does City go to Arsenal?
Arsenal come to City in April. Right. So that's huge.
So if that was 9 points, then Arsenal have got a bit of a buffer. Even if they were to lose that game, really, you'd think they're still in a commanding position. Yeah. But now, it's 6 points, and if they were to lose that game, then it's anybody's. But 6 points is still a healthy situation to be. But when you've got Pep and City breathing down your neck, I think it is still game on. And also, I think going to Anfield and getting that win, and the way that they did it, that last 10 minutes to turn it around, what it does for you mentally there, I think that's going to give them a real boost. And we know that City are, I know maybe not this season, but City still, they've got this. There's something ingrained in where it is quite possible for them to go on a run. It's
like that winner's DNA, isn't it? Yeah. Where just never give up, keep going, and then they'll win stuff. Yeah. So it is, like you said, bottom of the table, it's getting very interesting. Wolves and Burnley, definitely out of it. Yeah. They're going down. But West Ham, Forest and Leeds. Yeah. I think after Friday's result, Leeds beating Forest 3-1. Leeds are safe.
Huge win, wasn't
it? Huge. They are now 6 points clear of West Ham. But Forest, they're 3 points away from West Ham. It's mental, isn't it? It's like still so tight down there.
Yeah, there's a lot to play for in that final relegation spot. Like I said, I'm with you. There's no way Wolves and Burnley are getting out that.
What do you think? Do you think West Ham go down?
Do you know what? I don't know. It's because in your head you think West Ham's such a massive club. Yeah. But at the end of the day, if they're not performing, they're not performing.
So I think from the way I look at it, Forest have got more quality individuals than West Ham.
But they're not. Yeah.
But they're still not performing.
They're not performing, aren't they?
Yeah. So it is one of them where it could just turn. We're in 2 games.
I'm with you. I do think Leeds are safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just for me. It's just between Forest and West Ham, and I genuinely don't know who's gonna go.
Yeah.
And again, that could be a one where we have last day of the season drama.
Yeah, but down there as well. Obviously, they're not going to get relegated. But Spurs again for a second season in a row.
Yeah, no. Where did they finish last season?
They finished 17th.
We were 15th.
We were 15th. They were 17th.
We were 15th. They were 17th. But we've had a good market this season. But Tottenham, wow, they're hurtling towards
They are. They haven't won in the last 7.
And aren't they only I know they're not going to get down, but is the gap 6 points for them?
6 points. They're on level points with Leeds.
That you see, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that is.
it is.
It's crazy.
So they haven't won in the last 7. They've only won 2 at home all year. The next 7 games are awful.
Imagine having a stadium like that and only winning 2 games all season.
I know. It's
crazy.
It is mental. And as Spurs fans, you go there and you're hoping to get a point because the way they're playing at the minute, it's like you'd take anything, wouldn't you?
Yeah, they would. It's weird because, Thomas Frank, we saw he was great at Brentford, done a brilliant job. He's gone to Spurs and he must be scratching his head thinking, what do I do with this bunch of players?
So I'm going to read you the list of the 7 games we've got. Do you think he's there after this? So he's got Newcastle, Arsenal, Fulham, Palace, Liverpool, Forest and Sunderland.
Wow.
It's a tough run that.
Wow. Do you know what? So the Newcastle game.
Yeah.
Newcastle aren't playing well at all themselves.
After losing.
So that's a must. You've got to think for him. That's a must-win game because if he gets beat by Newcastle, the next run is too tough.
It is tough.
Do you know what? No, that's a tough run. I mean, Palace got a win, didn't they?
Yeah.
Which put a little bit of a stop in their rock because
Yeah.
they plummeted.
Yeah.
Fulham's always going to be a tough game.
Forest,
Arsenal, obviously.
Forest, you can see them getting a result.
That might be a relegation 6-pointer. That
It could, yeah. It actually could be. Sunderland's hard as well.
Yeah.
So.
Do you know what? No, I think at the end of this is a crucial 7-game period, and I could easily see him, being booted out after that because I do think
he already looks worn out as well, doesn't he?
It does.
He really does.
It stresses. That's what stress does for you in life. If you're if you allow the stress to get to you, then it ages you. It makes you look dishevelled. He looks absolutely done in with it.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because I like Thomas Frank. Yeah.
I like him.
I like Spurs. I like Spurs. It's mad because they're such a big club, but I don't know where they're going to end up being.
One thing what's really annoyed me this week and today in particular, so I'm going to call it my whinge of the week.
Oh, go on.
Are restaurants and cafes
closing
early is so frustrating.
We have. So I got back yesterday. So I got back yesterday from Canada. Heads all over the place. Absolutely shattered. So right, today, let's go for some breakfast somewhere. Well, not breakfast. Let's go for a bit. It's my breakfast because I don't have breakfast and I'll eat later on. Like on a Sunday, it's still late. What was it? 1:00.
1:00.
So we'll look at like 1:00. I wanted to have my first meal. I said, right, let's go and have something like brunch type. So we went to his usual place. We go, walked in, sat down. The caller says, sorry, we've done serving. So it's all right. Yeah, no worries.
Gone to the next place.
Gone to the next place. Same. Next place.
We must have gone to at least 6 places and we've all stopped.
I was like, what? What is this? Why they used to do places where they do all day breakfast,
like literally all day as well.
But 1:00. What about lunch on a Sunday?
Yeah,
it's like,
do people not go out for lunch anymore? It's like it's mental, isn't it?
You sound like a right spoiled kid there.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
Oh my God, you're gonna get some comments there about that.
Bring them on.
That's mate. No, I know what you're saying, but we do like to go out on a Sunday but we do it late because normally you do because you'll have played a game and then we'll go for some food like a breakfast straight after playing. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It must be a new thing, but locally for us anyway. But I do get your whinge of the week, even though you might have just dug yourself really really deep hole there. Well,
didn't mean it in that way. That has been all for our episode today. We hope you guys have enjoyed listening or watching.
And if you want to dig Theo out, make sure you leave a comment. But before you leave a comment, give us a good 5-star rating, and then you can leave a comment to dig him out.
That makes it fine. But we will catch you in the next one, won't we?
If you can quote what's coming your way, we will do.